What a day this has been. What a rare mood I am in. Why, it's almost... Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get comfortable here. It's very nice to be here. I found Shrewsbury. I just kept driving west, a little bit north, and life was good. There are guys just ready for kissing, and I mean to kiss me a few. Well, those guys don't know what they're missing. There's such a lot of living to do, and there's wine just ready for tasting, and there's Cadillacs all shiny and new. Gotta move 'cause time is a-wasting. There's such a lot of living to do. There's music to play, places to go, people to see. Everything for you and me. Life is a ball, if only you know it. And it's all just waiting for you. You're alive, so come on and show it. There's such a lot of living to do. There's music to play, places to go, people to see. Everything for you and me. Life is a ball, if only you know it. And it's all just waiting for you. You're alive, so come on and show it. There's such a lot of living, such a lot of living, such a lot of living to do. Oh yeah. Thank you. All right. So you'll find out that although I can sing, I can't move very well. So I'm going to move my chair up a little bit more. And there we go. It's so nice to be here. My name is Carol O'Shaughnessy. And behind the piano, that's Tom LaMark. And we work together a lot. You see, Tommy? That's the Tom man. He's very good and great to work with. It's so nice to be here. Like I said, I haven't been to Shrewsbury in a long, long time. I don't think I've ever actually worked here. So this is a first time, so we're all virgins. Again. Anyway. Do you mind if I sit? Do you mind if I sit? Doesn't matter, I'm going to. Can you see me? I'm sorry for the videographer. Every day just goes along, dawn till sundown. Here's the rundown. Every day that comes once in a lifetime. Take each day and gather the rosebuds in it. Fill each minute. Every day that comes once in a lifetime. Think of now, tomorrow is waiting in the wings. Who knows what it brings? While the present waits, the present swings from day to day. In Brooklyn or China, across the bay. Only once comes this particular sky. Once these precious moments will fly. Once in a lifetime today goes by. So live, live, live today. Every day, from Brooklyn or China, across the bay. Only once comes this particular sky. Once these precious moments will fly. Once in a lifetime today goes by. So live, live, live today. I gotta live today. Yeah, isn't that the truth? So nice to see everybody. So here's the story. You can certainly request a song and I'll consider it. That's about all you're going to get from me. Sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. There it is. Hi. Hi, ladies that came in late. Oh. What were you doing? I want to know. I bet you were in the ladies' room. What's that?
My driver's license.
Oh, you were at the DMV. I'm so sorry. That's so boring, isn't it? Actually, it goes by pretty quickly. Whatever. Whose birthday is it? Lucy. Oh, Lucy, happy birthday, Lucy. We met in the ladies' room, which is always fun. Happy birthday. Are you 55? Yeah, 55 was such a good year. It was a great year. Perfect. What a day this has been. What a rare mood I am in. Why? It's almost like being in love. Got a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that starts to peel, I can say I was falling. Why, it's almost like falling. It's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a bell that is ringing for me. And from the way that I feel when that bell starts to peal, I could swear I was falling. It is almost like falling. It's almost like being in love. Yeah. Betcha. Is anybody here in love? Oh, really? Okay, you got a guy? Got a guy, got a girl, doesn't matter anymore. The way things are these days, whatever. It's kind of scary. It's like, okay, fine. Okay. Anyway, so I'm not in love. I've been in love a lot. Oh, did you hear my piano failure just did? I've been in love a lot. Let's just put it that way. What would you like to hear? I don't know you guys, so I want to get to know you a little bit. How many people here are Italian? Yeah, I knew that.
They're not all putting their hands up.
I bet they're scared.
She's put two.
I found out my DNA says I'm 48% Italian. And the rest is meatballs. No, it's 48% Italian, and the rest is like, nothing is really Italian. If you're Italian, you've got a little Greek and a little bit of Middle Eastern, in case you're wondering. Is anybody here? No. So, we got a bunch of Italians. How many French people here? Anybody French? What's that? I love French-speaking people. It's so beautiful. We should do that song. It's a great idea. Those of you that are French, this is for you. I'll get back to the Italians. Hold on. Hold on. Jeez, hold on to your salami for a minute, okay? We'll be fine. I wanted to tell you that, being from Boston, we're all basically from Boston. Bless you. We have a tendency to speak oddly. We don't use our R's because all of the R's went to Connecticut. So the people in Connecticut always pronounce their R's very, very carefully. But in Boston, you have to say careful. It's careful, yeah, it's Mayan, yeah, it's all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to become a little bit more cosmopolitan. So I decided I should go to Paris because I know the Parisian people are just so elegant. So there I was off to Paris, flying Air France. I got into my little apartment, and I thought to myself, what do I need to be French? All you need to do is wear something black and a scarf. That's all you really need. And then you go downstairs to the bistro and you order a glass of wine. And you have to have a cigarette. And you have to have an accent like this. And then you have to be able to sing a beautiful Edith Piaf song. How many people here speak French? Do you speak French? You're going to love this song, my darling. C'est bon, c'est bon, la vie est rose. Ouais, c'est petit passant, ce sushi patata. La vie est rose. C'est bon diventado, c'est soit tu potato, c'est pas c'est beau. Je suis la chef boyardie, la pepi, la piuse. C'est parti pour 20 ans, c'est parti pour 20 ans, la vie rose. Ah, mais oui. Oh, that's so sick. That is just plain sick. Say what? You got it. Yeah, let's do it. This song is from the 50s, and I think it was, I always get this mixed up, Teresa Brewer. And if you feel like singing along with this, by all means, give it a whirl. It's a simple one. Put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I want is loving you and music, music, music. I'll do anything for you, anything you told me to. All I want is loving you, music, music. Closer, my dear, come closer. The nicest part of any melody is when you're dancing close to me. So put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I want is loving you and music, music, music. You're gonna be on your own in about 2 seconds. You ready? Put, yeah? All right. You got it. I'll do anything you ask me to. All I want is loving you and music, music, music. Closer, my dear, come closer. The nicest part of any melody is when you're dancing close to me. So put another nickel in the Nickelodeon. All I want is loving you and music, music, music. Music, music, music. Music, music, music. Shh. Music, music, music. Yeah. All right. And they follow directions. And they follow directions, which is always important. Let me ask you a question. I'm very short. Either I'm standing up or sitting down. You can still see me sitting down, right? I'm like a mole in a hole. Do you like the outfit? Do you like this? Is this fun or what? I'm like, what am I going to wear today? I said, oh, I'll wear the, what's that?
Joseph's Rainbow.
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor, whatever the heck that name, what is that show? Joseph the Amazing Technicolor, Rainbow, it is Rainbow, okay. Well, there you go. So, Letty, I'm a little concerned about the whole Mama Scugliacci thing. I'm going to get to that, but I'm going to hold off on it, okay? I was not planning on doing her. But I never know when she shows up. She's such a witch. Yeah. For those of you that are Italian, you understand, I grew up with a mother who was Scottish and Irish, but she was married to my Italian father for so long, she thought she was Italian. It got to be very, very funny, and she would say things in Italian. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? She said, I don't know, I keep hearing these words. And I said, yeah, but Dad said never to say those words. You know what I'm talking about. My father would get upset about something, and he would start saying things in Italian, and then he would say to me, Carol Ann, do not ever say those words again. I'm like, okay. Okay then, there you go. What do you got? Oh, perfect. So, Tom and by the way, I've been working with Tommy for, oh my gosh, it's 22 years, Tom. I finally figured it out. 22 years and you're still working with me. That's sad. So sad. His kids are like 6 and 7 when I first met them. Now one of them is engaged. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Anyway, we were working on a boat. We did one of those AMA cruises, like the Viking cruises, and we ended up in Germany. And were we in Paris for a minute? Maybe.
We were up to you.
We were up. Yeah, you know, he's my straight man. What can I say? But anyway, we ended up in Austria. And where Julie Andrews did the whole Sound of Music thing, where she comes running up the hill, which, needless to say, I did not run up the hill. I could have walked up the hill then, but now I can't, so there you go. But anyway, so I thought we should do the entire songbook from The Sound of Music. No. we're going to do this one song, okay? Let's see if you can catch on as quickly as I think you can. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with... All right, now that was putrid. It's easy. When you read, you begin with ABC. But I need to hear you, otherwise I'm gonna leave, you know. I'll just walk out the door. They don't know the ABCs. There we go. Again. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with ABC. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. The very first notes just happen to be do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Full octave. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I called myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. Sol, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. Sol, Ti, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. You're on your own. Do. Come on. Re. Mi. Fa. You got it. Sol, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. Sol, Ti, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Oh, oh, oh. If you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything from the top. Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. Sol, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. Sol, Ti, a drink with jam and bread. Big finish. That will bring us back to do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, sol, do. Yes. Woohoo! I have to say, it's darn early for me to be singing. I'm a night singer. I don't generally sing at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So give me a break. How many of you here live in a house that's three generations? So there you go. Okay, so you're living with your kid, the grandkids, and yourself, right? Your father, yourself, and okay, that's a lot. Grandkids too? That's fortunate. Not yet. Thank God. Well, they have to get married. Isn't that a concept? Maybe we'll get married now. I mean, good grief. I'm old-fashioned. It's like, let's get married first. It's easier. Makes it much easier. Yeah. So I live with my son Jim, my middle child, and we're both Sagittarians. We both have birthdays around the same time. And I have a granddaughter who's also a Sagittarian. We all live in the same house. Have you any idea how pathetic that is? Lucy, did you have a question?
No, I live in a three-family house.
Oh, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, it's great, because I live in the basement. That's where they throw the old people. So throw that old woman down there in the basement, yeah. And my son Jim will say, this is typical. He will come down the stairs, and he'll say, this is how it starts. Mom, do you have a... It's like, do you have any olive oil? Of course I do, silly. Do you have any Band-Aids? Do you have any stamps? Do you have any... I'm like, what? When I croak, they're going to be in trouble. They're going to be asking the question, and I will have been bye-bye. Okay, so I'm going to make sure I have a care package when I croak so that they can come to this, and I've got all that stuff in there that they're always asking for. And by the way, I'm the Laundry Maven. I'm one of those people that loves to do laundry, and the laundromat happens to be in my part of the house, so guess what? When I go home today, show business is so important, I'm going to go home and do laundry. It always keeps you very humble, trust me. Oh, perfect. Oh, I always feel funny singing this song when I'm singing to people my age. but it's true. Oh, God. You make me feel so young. You make me feel so spring has sprung. And every time I see you grin, I am such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I wanna go play hide and seek. I wanna go and bounce the moon just like a toy balloon. You and I, we are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow. We're picking up lots of forget-me-nots, and you make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, never gonna happen, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young. So you know what? You can choose how you feel. Do you know that? You can choose your attitude. You want to get up in the morning and say, oh my God, I'm so old, and oh my God, I hurt so much, blah, blah, blah. Forget it, because that'll carry you all the way through the day, and it's dreary. And then when you're around people, you're like, sad sack. That's not the way to do it. Pick the attitude, have a good time with it, and scare people when you're going outside. It's so important. You and I, come on in. We are just like a couple of tots running across the meadow. We're picking up lots of forget-me-nots, and you make me feel so young. You make me feel there are songs to be sung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even when I'm old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause yes, you make me feel so. You make me feel so. You make me feel so young. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me see if this is really water. I think it might be vodka. I could be wrong. On a good... What's that? I know. Is it vodka? Thank God. A little early, but you know, cocktail hour somewhere. Nah. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Any requests? I'll take one request. I might. I dare you. Go ahead. See? The people that just came in, hi, you're late. Where were you? Were you at the DMV too, getting your license? Because that's what that lady was at. Yeah, she was late too. It's okay. What are your names? Peter and Denise. Which one is which?
It's interchangeable.
Oh, great. Peter or Denise. You pick it. It's okay with me. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's do hello, Dolly. Let's do hello, Dolly. Okay. Peter, Denise. What is your name?
Mine?
Yeah. What is it? Terry?
Terry.
Terry, okay. Okay, forget everybody. All right. Let's do it. Hello, Peter. Well, hello, Terry. It's so nice to be back home where I belong. You're looking swell, Denise. I can tell, Denise. You don't know who the hell you are, 'cause you say you were Peter first. You're looking swell, ladies. I can tell, gentlemen. You're still going, you're still crowing. La da da, so wow, oh wow, fellas, look at the old girl now, fellas. Dolly will never go away again. Well, hello, fellas. Well, hello, ladies. It's so nice to be back home where I belong. You're looking swell, people. I can tell, everyone, you're still going, you're still growing, you're still going strong. I feel the room swaying and the band is playing one of my old favorite songs from way back when. So, wow, Oh wow, fellas, look at the old girl now, fellas. Dolly will never go away. Dolly will never go away. Dolly will never go away again. Yeah, you bet. Why not? This is one of the songs I have to kind of just relax. Have a good day. I've heard about parties and dances too. I've never been to a party, and I wonder what they do. I met a man on top of Old Smoky who knew all about the game, and I told him my story, and yes, here's how he explained. 1, 2, 3, had a party at my house last night. We bumped and stomped till broad daylight. Did everything we thought we might. What would the neighbors say? Well, we're Lindy Hop, we Susie Cute, even did a little pegging too. Did everything we thought we'd do. What would the neighbors say? Well, I tried to quiet him down from doing the mess around. He wouldn't listen, kept on persisting, trucking on down, boy. Hurdy-gurdy in the Highland fling, rolling bones get up to sing. Shoot the liquor to me down, boy. What will the neighbors say? This joint is jumping, it's really jumping. Well, come in, cats, and check your hats. I mean, this joint is jumping. The piano's thumping, the neighbors bumping. Well, this here spot is more than hot. I mean, this joint is jumping. Check your weapons at the door, be sure to change your quarter. Burn some leather on the floor, grab anybody's daughter. This joint is jumping, it's really jumping. Well, I've got bail if we go to jail. I mean, this joint is jumping. This joint is jumping, it's really jumping. Well, every Moses on his toes. I mean, this joint is jumping. No time for talking, it's time for walking. Grab a jug and chop the rug. I mean, this joint is jumping. Get some pig feet, beer and gin. There's plenty in the kitchen. Look at that who just came in. Whoa, look at how she's switching. Don't mind the hour, cause I have in power. Well, I'll get bail if we go to jail. I mean, this joint is jumping. I tried to quiet them down from doing the mess around. They wouldn't listen, kept on persisting, trucking on down, boy. Hurdy-gurdy in the Highland fling, all men bones got up to sing. Shoot the liquor to me down, boy. What will the neighbors say? Tell me what will the neighbors say? Shoot the liquor to me down, boy. Got it. Okay. Can I take a nap now? Time to take a nap. Oh, jeez. That's one of those songs where it's like, can I get through this without a cocktail? You know? I talk about cocktails. Tom will tell you, I'm a one-drink kid. I'm a really cheap date, and if I have a second drink, it's not pretty. There's nothing pretty about an older woman with a cane who's overweight, drunk. Not at all pretty. It's pretty funny, though. That's okay. We got. No, let's do maybe like. I need something quiet. We'll do a quiet one. What's sort of quiet? Have a seat. You guys have done all the work, right? Get all the stuff together. Is that right? I'm looking at all that sweet stuff over there.
There's no cannabis.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that. I noticed you took them out. Just out of there. Yeah. Thank you, though. Appreciate that. You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me love you, and all the time you knew it. I bet you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me sad. But there were times, dear, You made me cry for, I really couldn't tell you, I didn't want to tell you. I need some love, that's true, yes I do, indeed you do, you know I do. So give me, give me, give me, give me what I cry for. You know you got the brand of kisses that I die for. You know you made me love you. You made me love you. I didn't want to tell you. I really couldn't tell you. You made me love you. And all the time you knew it. I bet you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. Yeah, you made me sad. But there were times, baby, you made me feel so glad. You made me cry for, I really couldn't tell you, I didn't want to tell you. I need some love, that's true, well, yes I do, indeed you do, you know I do. So give me, give me, give me, give me what I cry for. You know you got the brand of kisses that I die for. You know you made me love you, only you. You know you made me love you. Thank you. Thank you very much. What a nice audience. It's interesting because, not that I did this in Shrewsbury, but Worcester area, which is part of Shrewsbury in some ways, you remember they had the Foothills Theater? Now they've got the Hanover Theater. Well, quite a while ago, I worked at the Foothills Theater, and I'm trying to think if I did, no, you know what? I did not do this show there. I did Nonsense at the Foothills Theater. If you saw Nonsense when I was at the Foothills, I was Reverend Mother. That's all I'm going to say. What else would I be? I always play the mother, no matter where I go. I am the mom, that sort of thing. But actually, and I did a lot of shows in Worcester. I had a lot of fun. I got my equity card there, which was wonderful. And didn't work a lot after that, but that's okay. But when I was working in University of Connecticut many years ago, I did Chicago. That was, wait, my God, I've lost my mind. It wasn't in Foothills, I'm sorry. I did Chicago in Worcester at the Foothills Theater, and I had a wonderful time. And I did not get to play Roxy Hart or Velma Kelly. I don't know why they wouldn't cast me like that. Of course, you know who they cast me as? Matron Mother Morton. She was nasty. She was nasty. So if you don't mind, I'll go back to being nasty, okay? Ask any of the chickies in my pen. They'll tell you I'm the biggest mother hen. I love them all, and all of them love me. Because the system works, the system called reciprocity. Got a little motto, always sees me through. When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. There's a lot of favors I'm prepared to do. You do one for mama, she'll do one for you. They say that life is tit for tat, so that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tat for what I've got to give. Don't you know that this hand washes that one too? When you're good to mama, mama's good to you. So Peter and Denise, how long have you been married? 32 years, yeah? So, Denise, you think that Peter knows everything about you? Really? You have some secrets you don't want to tell him about? Yeah? Guess what? the mystery? Hey, Peter, you were great last night. If you want my gravy, pepper my ragu, spice it up for Mama, she'll get hot for you. When they pass the basket, folks contribute too. You put in for Mama, she'll put out for you. The folks atop the ladder are the ones the world adores. So boost me up, my ladder kid, and I'll boost you up yours. Let's all stroke together like the Princeton crew. When you're stroking Mama, Mama's stroking you. So, what's the one conclusion I can bring this number to? When you're good to Mama, Mama's good to you. You better be good to your Mama. Thank you so much. It's so nice to be sweet that way. You should have seen me. They had me in a men's tuxedo, slicked my hair back. It was very attractive, and no makeup. Perfect. What do we got? Oh, really? Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to do the way we're doing it tomorrow. Or what? We doing it the way we're doing it Saturday? No. This is a song of hope. At least I've always felt that way. And these days we certainly need a lot of hope. That's all I'm going to say. You can figure it out for yourselves. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens her magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place beyond the sun, just a step behind the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? One day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? One day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops way above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? such a great song. It's one of the most requested songs that you didn't request today. Anyway, what do you got? We'll hold it a second. I'm gonna. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Are you ready to sing? You know, they say that singing actually helps you. It helps your spirits. And I'm looking at this lady in green. Do you like to sing? It's funny because I'm thinking you're probably one of those people that said, I can't sing. Guess what? If you can breathe, if you can speak, you can sing. I don't care what it sounds like. I'm serious. That's life. Okay, let's stop it for a second. So here's the deal. That's life, that's life. You're going to talk back at me, okay? It's like being in church, but not. All right, teasing you. You're great, thank you. Here we go. That's life. That's what people say. Riding high in April, shot down in May. And I know I'm gonna change my tune when I am back on top in June. That's life. Thank you. And funny as it seems, some people get their kicks stomping on your dreams. But I know that it won't get me down, because this old world just keeps turning around. I've been a puppet, a pirate, a pauper, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, but I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, what? I pick myself up and I get back into that race. That's right. I can't deny it. Honey, I have thought of quitting, but my heart just could not buy it. And I know that it won't pass me by. Well, I will roll myself up in a big ball and die. I've been a puppet, a poet, a pirate, a pauper, a pawn, and a king. Honey, I have been up and down and over and out, but I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and I get back into that race. That's life. Come on. I can't deny it. I have thought of quitting, but my heart just would not buy it. And I know that it won't pass me by. Well, I will roll myself up in a big ball and die. My. Thank you. Woo, 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 woo. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted because I've got kids that live upstairs that make a lot of noise. I got a 10-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 2-year-old. And the 8-year-old boy, there's 2 girls and a boy, is loud as you can imagine, screaming at the top of his lungs. No, 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 no. He's like singing no. I love that. Anyway, very cute. It's a lot of fun having your grandchildren in the house, but not at 7 o'clock in the morning. He's like, you don't do that. Okay, I want that water really bad. Hold on, guys. Hang on. Okay, bear with me, kids. I'm not going to talk about my ailments this week. Flat water. It takes up too much time. It's the first time I've done this song, so it should be interesting. I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, pounding 42nd Street to be in a show. Oh, Broadway baby, learning how to sing and dance, waiting for my one big chance to be in a show. Oh, gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all sprinkling with lights, a spark to pierce the dark, from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday maybe all my dreams will be repaid. Hell, I'd even play the maid to be in a show. So let me explain. I started off in Gilbert and Sullivan operettas. I was like, yeah, I know, crazy, huh? And then I moved on to community theater and got the hell out of that fast because it was not as good as I wanted it to be. And then one day, I had an audition in New York, and I went there, and I got 17 callbacks from 17 different theatrical groups. And I ended up doing Nonsense here in Worcester area, and I thought, I'm on my way to show business. Oh my God. Gee, I'd like to be on some marquee, all twinkling with lights, a spark to pierce the dark, from Battery Park to Washington Heights. Someday maybe, if I stick it long enough, I will learn to strut my stuff, working for a nice man like a Ziegfeld or a Weissman in a big time Broadway show. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, Tommy's daughter, his younger daughter, Katie LaMark, actually has been in a bunch of shows. She has done off-Broadway and Broadway, national tour of Rent, which is, yeah, that's not an easy part. And a couple of others. What was the other one? I can't remember the names of them. Rock of Ages. Whew. She's phenomenal. So someday you may see Katie LaMark's name when they're looking for somebody to get a Tony Award. That's all I'm going to say. And his other daughter, Marion, works with babies, and she is the sweetest kid, and she just got engaged. So everybody's very happy. No, I'm not married to Tom. He's got a really nice wife. We'll leave it there. You've got a really nice wife.
I do.
You do? Oh my God. People think when we work together that we're like, you know, mates. I'm like, oh my God. I wouldn't do, he's very nice. I wouldn't do that to him. Any other requests? Okay, good. What's that? The Sound of Music? Oh my God. Oh, I can do one. We did one. I can do this one because everybody can sing. I'm not going to, the hills are alive. No. In my younger day, I might be able to hit those notes, but why bother? Life is too short to go searching for a high note, if you know what I'm saying. You know, just enjoy what you've got. That's all that matters. You know this one. I fell in love with Christopher Plummer the minute he sang this song with the kids. Oh my God. Yeah, I just went, oh. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clear and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Try it on your own, you got it. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clear and bright, you look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Yeah, thank you. Oh, that was so sweet. Thank you so much. That's such a great song. We got that. Oh, sure. Why not? Any other requests? Good. We gotta be quick. All right. Ready? me. I heard a melody, it haunted me from the start. Something inside of me started a melody, sing with the strings of my heart. 'Twas like a breath of spring, I heard the robin sing about a nest set apart. All nature seemed to be in perfect harmony, sing with the strings of my heart. Your eyes made skies look blue again. What else could I do again but keep repeating through and through, I love you, love you. I still recall the thrill, I guess I always will. It haunted me from the start. Dear, with your lips to mine, a rhapsody divine, sing with the strings of my, sing with the strings of my, sing with the strings of my heart.
Yeah. How many bars are there?
Elvis Presley one?
Excuse me?
Elvis Presley?
What about him? Love me tender, love me true, all my life. That's what I was singing. Love me tender, love me true, all my life fulfill. Oh my darling, I love you. No, I don't, no, I don't, you know what, I don't think I've ever sung. Okay, what was this famous, what was one of his famous ones?
Hound Dog.
Oh, perfect. Sure, why not? You want Presley? I'll give you Presley. And then I'm going to give you Mama Scugliacci, but I'm going to need help. Oh. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, barking all the day. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, this is what I gotta say. You ain't got no relative, you ain't no friend of mine. I tell you a high class, but that was just a lie. I've never done Presley, I can do it if I try. But you wanna hear this, now it's over and done. Do not record that one. Take that out.
That was a song that was famous in 1933 by a jazz singer.
Really?
Yes.
Good to know, and I still not crazy about it. It was a jazz song. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
But it's just a fact.
Yeah, thank you. I like facts. So, Letty,
Yes, ma'am.
for some reason, you had the impression I might be doing Mama Scugliacci, so I need your scarf.
No, you know what?
What?
We're gonna have you back. There was miscommunication.
Uh-huh.
But if you could do one Italian song for all my Italian friends that I made, tell them you were coming.
Okay.
If
No
you
pressure.
could.
No pressure.
If not, with Mama Scugliacci.
Scugliacci. Scugliacci. Hey, what do you want? Hey, I'm over here. I want to go see the movie The Irishman because all of the Italians are in it. Right? I can't wait. Pacino, De Niro, Scorsese, okay. I can do one sort of kind of. Let's do it. It's an all right. That's what. Wait a minute. Do you know this song? In Napoli, where love was strong. What? How's it go? What do you think I was about to do? In Napoli, where love is strong. I don't remember all the verse. It doesn't matter, because here we go. When the moon hits your eye like a beer beats a vine, that's amore. When the wine's at the after fun at your feet, that's amore. Here's the pizza. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Pizza Bella, Pizza Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, like a gay tarantella. When you walk down the the street with the stars at your feet, that's amore. That's amore. When you walk down the street with the stars at your feet, you're in love. When you walk down the street and you know you're not dreaming, signore. Hey! Scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. That's amore. That's right. There you go, dears.
Okay, what's the other one?
Sure.
Yeah, up-tempo, of course.
What's over there? The sweets are killing me. I can smell the sugar. I'm not having a pizza. When I come back, you know what's scary? I'm starting to look like Mama Scugliacci without getting dressed up like her. When I come back, I'm gonna sing something for you. I'm gonna sing, get my little pizza every night. But today, I'm gonna sing this song because it's kind of the same thing without an accent. I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. High as the mountain and deep as the river, come rain or come shine. I bet when you met me, it was just one of those things. But don't ever bet me, 'cause I'm gonna be true if you let me. And I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you, come rain or come shine. Happy together, unhappy together, well, won't that be just fine? You know the days may be cloudy and sunny, we are in or out of the money, but I'm with you always, I'm with you rain or shine. I'm with you rain or shine. I'm with you rain or shine. I like to end these programs, especially with seniors, because believe it or not, a lot of the young people don't know these songs because they're not teaching them in schools anymore, which is pathetic. But we are going into a big political year, 2020, and I think this song is appropriate, and I hope you sing it with me because I just love it. It's my favorite, and I think it should be, quite honestly, the anthem, but it's not. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains, majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining. Here's what I want you to do, just hum it, just hum. Isn't that nice? Bring it up. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. God bless you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and we hopefully will see you again. Tom LaMark at the piano, Carol O'Shaughnessy. Thank you so much.